Tell me what you came to Chicago for.
To own what moves it.
And when the city shuts every door?
Then I buy the hinges.
You'll lose your name for this.
Then they'll remember it.
Fresh out of prison, Cowperwood steps into Chicago's reign.
Promise me we matter here.
We do, when we own the rails.
In Chicago, rails mean power, and power has gatekeepers.
So who holds the key? McKenty.
Tomorrow,
It doesn't run on tracks. It runs on permission.
we came to start over or to start a war.
Same thing, if you want to win. Every franchise has a guardian. Every guardian has a price. Pride, fear, or power.
So who guards the first door?
McKenty. And the man...
At Chicago's finest table, acceptance isn't offered, it's tested. Cowperwood doesn't chase the loudest voice. He watches who owns the silence.
Frank, that name.
It's not a...
In Chicago, money moves fast, but rumors move faster.
Cowperwood. You here to buy railways or buy access?
I'm here to remove locks. Frank doesn't need a tutor. He needs a man who hears everything first. Work with me. I'll pay for discretion and the...
Chicago is waiting, but Philadelphia still has a claim.
You want freedom, then you pay for it. Clean and public.
Name the number.
This isn't about money. It's about leverage and humiliation.
What's that?
Insurance. One stroke.
And his Chicago.
He looked right through me, like I'm not your wife.
To them, you're a headline they don't want.
They can't stop his money, so they try to stop his name.
Then give me something real. Not apologies. Position.
Position is purchased.
Cowperwood doesn't start by taking the city. He starts by taking its edges.
The gas trust ignores these. Cheap franchises, fast signatures. Then we buy the quiet parts first.
He's not buying gas. He's buying leverage.
They noticed.
Good. Let them come loud. Buy more.
Gas trust doesn't argue in boardrooms. It argues in print.
They're turning us into a warning.
They're testing if we panic.
In Chicago, reputations are built with money and broken with ink.
A lawsuit? A signal.
Next, he turns their attack into a deal, and the real target of...
The headlines did their job. Now the trust comes to negotiate. In the dark.
You've made enough noise. What ends this? My terms. Your signature.
Cowperwood doesn't defend himself. He converts pressure into profit and permission.
To build traction in Chicago, Frank must meet the man who moves the city without touching it.
You're buying lines on a map, Cowperwood.
Buying momentum.
McKenty offers access, wrapped in obligation.
What do your friends want in return?
Loyalty and timing. Start tonight. Prove you can...
The gavel falls. Cowperwood's first Chicago coup is inked. You got the vote. For now. But the losers don't argue. They open a file with his name.
Who comes next?
Lawyers.
Then find me the meanest one.
Next.
Not yet. That line is a snare.
Cowperwood doesn't hire comfort. He hires teeth.
Can you keep them from cornering me?
I can keep you from cornering yourself.
Every signature is either a door or a cage.
Now Chicago wakes up.
And he's just a...
Gas was the warm-up. Tonight he buys traction.
Do you understand what you just did?
I set the hook. In Chicago, rails mean control. And control invites a crowd of enemies.
They're already coming.
Let them. By morning, the whole town picks a side.
Aileen built the room for callers. Chicago answers with
3
silence.
weeks ago, they couldn't stay away.
3 weeks ago, they were curious.
Callers vanished first.
Then the invitations, then
this
the
is their
insult
elegance.
learns good manners. Next, one invitation arrives.
Eileen's in the foyer.
Then we have 1 honest minute.
You make everything harder.
No. Clearer.
The roses were yours.
You kept them.
This ends badly.
Only if you decide it does.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
You rented this before I agreed.
I rented it because I knew you would.
You call that confidence?
I call it seeing clearly.
If Harold asks where I was...
He won't know enough
if
to
Aileen
ask.
learns this address, she burns everything.
Then she never learns it.
This is the last reckless thing I do.
No, it's the first.
Rita looked expensive tonight.
Some women do.
And her new carriage on the avenue?
Maybe her father paid.
Harold didn't buy that silk.
You notice everything.
You answered too fast.
Because there's nothing there.
Then I'll ask Rita.
Don't.
You asked for facts. I brought names.
Say them.
Miss Nowak and Mrs. Rita Solberg.
No?
Northside flat. Rented under Jacobs.
How certain are you?
Certain enough to knock on the door.
Not yet.
What do you want now?
The hour she's alone. I asked for truth.
Then stop pretending.
Northside. Jacobs.
You found it.
He lied to me.
He lied to us.
Come downstairs.
That ends everything.
Good.
Are you awake?
Too awake.
Listen carefully. You slipped on the stairs.
No. I was invited upstairs.
My carriage takes you home. Another doctor...
Every bridge turn strangles the cars.
Then the river owns the north side.
Not if I go under it.
Those old tunnels?
Keep them untouched. No lease, no demolition.
You finally found a use for dead stone.
And make nothing easier for the men already trapped above the river.
You're squeezing them.
Until one of them opens the door.
They still pack straw in the cars.
Because the board rides the past. 800 shares, and they still laugh.
Then stop asking.
Cable, rails, powerhouses, that takes money.
And decay costs more.
What do I get?
A title. A system worth running.
And tomorrow?
Tomorrow the papers start guessing.
They've already named you.
Then name the plan.
Bridges waste hours. The tunnel ends that.
And gives you downtown.
It gives the city motion.
The city asks who profits. What do you want?
3 days.
Before fear gets there.
3 days wakes every rival.
Good.
You made me look kinder.
No, just quieter.
That's quick work for someone so young.
Being overlooked saves time.
Chicago won't overlook you for long.
Then I should arrive ready.
You win people very neatly.
Only the interesting ones.
Chicago's not kind.
Frank, you wore it.
You meant me to.
And you wrote to my office.
Quiet things go to quiet places.
Still hunting a Chinese play?
No, the right stage.
Tuesday. Garrick rooms.
As if nothing changed.
As if it did.
Then I'll be there.
You bring railways to lunch now?
They follow me everywhere.
No, you bring me into them.
You walked in on your own.
Do you want advice or admiration?
Today, both.
Then miss one meeting for me.
I have directors waiting.
And?
They can wait.
You drew him 3 times.
He held still.
Forbes Gurney.
A poet. Poor. Harmless.
Knowles, Lane Cross, Bliss Bridge, now him.
You make a procession out of anyone who interests me.
Did you tell me the whole truth about Knowles?
No.
Start now.
You won't like the beginning.
Garden party?
You said you trusted me.
I trusted you until Gurney wore your pin.
You had me watched.
I had the truth delivered.
And what does truth buy you?
Keep the jade, lose me.
My mother has seen it.
Then pray she says nothing to Aileen.
She speaks when she's pleased.
Mrs. Platow thanked me today.
For what?
The jade you sent Stephanie.
Who told you that?
Mrs. Platow began it. Chicago finished it.
Then ignore Chicago.
You asked that of me after making me its joke.
I'm asking for quiet.
Good. Face your city with it.
It already is.
Donald was here again.
Angry.
Loud. Says the ordinances can't stay in committee.
Everything stays there until it earns daylight.
One clerk found a flaw in the petitions. Then the flaw deserves a careful reading.
He's talking court, and the election's close. That makes delay look like fear.
You wanted time.
I want to... This is not about your ordinances.
Then why ask me here?
Because Cecily told me enough.
You questioned her.
I protected my daughter.
She's old enough to choose.
Then choose this too. Replace my 100,000 and return my paper.
You'll have it when I'm covered.
You lose more than money today.
Put it on 13.
I trusted a man once.
Then borrow my luck, not my virtue.
You make ruin sound social.
No, I make it look honest.
That may be worse.
Keep the gold.
For what?
For tomorrow.
And come without witnesses.
You came.
Chicago made sure I would.
You read the column.
I read the pleasure behind it.
There's another name moving through town. Mrs. Hand.
So humiliation still travels faster than truth.
Then let me offer better company.
You offer revenge in a nice case.
Tuesday again?
Can McKenty be broken? Not by wishing. I can bring papers. Papers make noise, men make outcomes. I want Cowperwood cut off from the council. Then you don't want outrage, you want organization. And if I back it, then I make him hear footsteps in every war. Begin. Then Cowperwood will begin too.
You and Tiernan can tip the city.
You came to flatter me?
Came to divide it.
Go on.
Keep your own seat and let the rest drift.
And afterward?
Share and share alike. Police, streets, rails.
In black and white?
If we win.
Then you'd better meet Tiernan.
Did you hear him? Tonight we're precious.
Only because the count looks thin.
After 10 years, he finally remembers our names.
Men remember upward when they fear falling.
So we carry the wards for him?
We carry our faces, not our answer.
And when the city shows its hand?
Then we show ours.
Late?
At the last minute.
Seem pleased with yourself.
At last.
Who was it today?
Polk Lynde.
Is that meant to sting me?
No. It's meant to end the waiting.
Do you mean you care for him?
One man is enough, Frank. You taught me that. Tomorrow, count your votes. Tonight, count what you've lost.
Aileen.
10 out of 32.
And Tiernan? Kerrigan?
Safe, both of them.
Of course.
They took the council, they took the mayor.
Then tonight, Chicago becomes virtuous.
You want me to remember their treachery?
I want you to remember their usefulness.
To whom?
The new mayor.
You came back exactly on Friday.
You asked me to.
This should place you with Commissioner Bastinelli.
Then I owe you more than gratitude.
The position is all I promised.
And kindness is all I asked. I've taken a little place by Lincoln Park.
You expect expect me to call?
Only if you mean to remember me.
This is not what I expected.
That is how I keep people interested.
The Colonel called you entertaining.
He says that when he means complicated. And your children? Away, where my mistakes can't reach them.
Your daughter.
Berenice Fleming.
A beautiful name.
Then don't ruin it.
You raid gardens boldly.
Only when they deserve rescuing.
Your mother says this school is good for you.
My mother says many merciful things.
And what would you choose instead?
A city, something difficult, something awake.
You sound very certain of yourself.
I'm uncertain of everyone else.
Don't pull her out of school.
Then tell me how to pay for it.
You move where the damage can't reach her. I cover the rest for now.
You say that very easily.
Boy needs direction. She needs time.
And what do you need?
For her future not to be wasted.
You talk as if it's yours to manage.
For the present, let me guard it.
Then
40,000 buys the lens.
In 4 years of work, it could be the finest in the world.
Finest is a beginning. What buys the whole thing?
Lens, land, dome, machinery, 300,000.
Then I don't want part of the sky.
You would give all of it?
I'll build the whole instrument.
Chicago will hear.
You asked for privacy. You have it.
Then we can stop performing for the papers.
You want the ordnance.
I want your campaign against it to cool.
My office cannot carry you.
It does not need to. It only needs to stop standing in the track.
And what do I say in public?
Say enough to satisfy your friends. Do nothing that harms me.
Then the...
Chicago will never take us in.
So now you mean to outgrow it?
New York, a house worthy of the pictures.
And of my humiliation?
Second entrance.
You call it entrance, I call it trial.
In New York, the house speaks first.
And after it speaks?
Then we see who answers.
Build it.
That bottle keeps reaching your room before I do.
It arrives with better manners.
You're cutting yourself down with it.
No, I'm dulling what's left.
I'm trying to keep everything from slipping.
Then stop counting the house and look at the woman inside it.
I am looking.
Only because I've started to crack. Go find your...
15,000 shares, carry him 30 days.
At what price?
150 a share. If it slips under 200, Hull and I close our doors.
Who's behind it?
Hand, Schreihart, Arneal, Merrill.
Saturated, are they?
Can you help me or not?
Not directly.
Try Bailey, Kaffrath, Videra. And tomorrow?
Tomorrow moves
2,000 at 220. Do we lift it?
Keep it there till 3.
This isn't street selling. Someone's feeding them stock.
And someone wants us dead before noon.
Was it Cowperwood's crowd?
I asked Bailey, Kaffrath, Videra, Stone Walls, all 3.
Where are you going now?
To find one man in this city who still believes in tomorrow.
And if you don't?
And tonight
The banks need cash by morning.
Then ask the men who fed that stock.
Yours are the quickest to reach.
So I'm tonight's sacrifice.
Can you cover them if called?
Call one before I'm ready, and your panic starts at the first bell.
What would you do?
Shut the exchange. Let Hull and Stackpole break alone.
You'd save yourself first.
Tonight, yeah.
Too large? Not yet. West for painting, south for sculpture. Most men begin with bedrooms. I begin with what survives them. Pink alabaster, silver fountain, orchids under electric light. No cheap brilliance. I want weight. A residence there.
Called you by another name.
A drunken man calls everyone something.
Not like that. He knew you.
He knew how to wound a room.
Then why did you go white?
Because one moment can ruin a year.
What does Hattie Starr mean?
A woman I tried to bury.
She walked into the dining room tonight.
Then help me keep her from the...
Put that letter away.
Berenice has already read it.
Then your face matters more than the paper.
She looked at me as if she knew.
She knows you are frightened. Stop there and you lose.
You make it sound simple.
It is simple. Wear it lightly. Laugh once. Refuse to explain.
And if she keeps asking?
Then give her composure before you give her truth.
You call that mercy?
No.
I came to see you, not your mother.
That much was plain.
She says you mean to give up society and work. I mean to stop pretending comfort is income.
Then hear one truth before you decide anything. I have helped because of you.
That is exactly what should trouble me.
I love you.
I ask nothing today. Keep your place, keep your pride, and...
They're teaching the city to hate you.
At what price?
Cheap fares, free transfers, a piece of your gross.
They want ownership without purchase.
New York lets a commission extend lines.
State power over city panic.
Done properly.
The judge was cautious yesterday. I won't be.
Then be brief.
The men trying to crush me are tightening around you two.
Need is not an argument.
There is enough in that bag to steady your building and your future.
And the price is my signature.
Sign it, and I carry the weight from here.
Park Avenue. You and your mother entertaining there.
And society asking whose house it is.
Call me an uncle.
Or a cousin. You offer fiction before furniture.
I offer position.
You offer a debt with velvet curtains.
I would never call it debt.
Because you would price it elsewhere.
And set the terms.
Set yourself free.
Her name is Berenice Fleming.
Then you finally said it.
I saw your face with her. I know what that look means.
Then you know enough.
Say it plainly.
I don't love you anymore. I want a divorce.
After all these years, that is your mercy.
It's the only truth I have left.
No divorce.
Carry my name.
It broke on the floor.
On votes?
On fear. Their home papers are skinning them alive.
Because the papers need a villain.
They've made you the man raiding the state itself.
Then give them a quieter road.
50 years by city council route, old act revised.
Back to Chicago.
And now the whole city sees you coming.
Every paper in this city says the streets are not yours.
Then the papers can try running them.
They see crowded cars, high fares, and your New York house.
They see whatever sells outrage. I offer one system, one timetable, one future.
They hear one owner, one grip, one city price for profit. This is no longer you against Hand, it's capitalism.
You chose a poor night to
I
find
chose
me.
the only night that mattered.
41 against me, 25 for me.
Then the city finally said no.
The galleries broke them. The ordinance is dead.
An ordinance is dead, not the man who wanted it.
Chicago is finished for
Then
me.
stop ending where Chicago ends.
You would go.
So this is how Chicago ends.
Chicago ends for itself.
And you?
I go on.
Into what?
The next chapter.
Name it.
The Stoic.